but I worked for a larger company, S&P Global, during the time. But I guess what was interesting is once I got in the program, I realized there was people within the company and organization that were already like in the program or interested. Word got out, so to speak, that it's like, oh, hey, this program's really popular. So I thought that was really cool that like people within my organization, and I think if you probably look around or kind of start asking people, um, especially once you're in the program, but even beforehand, you'll probably find that the network exists somewhere with someone that has a connection to the GEM program. And I thought that was really special. I didn't feel like I was alone. So then that colleague and I were able to bounce off ideas. If I recall correctly, she was a cohort behind me. So I kind of helped her, but she was also able to help me as well as we were working through the program. So that I thought was a great benefit.
Great. Yeah. Anything on your end, Eric?
Yeah, I think that kind of talking around the office rang a bell in my head. I worked for part of my time during the program at Excel Energy and also a few years afterwards. And there were a handful of folks that were either had already gone through the program or afterwards. And so we got together just kind of casually during lunch hour just to compare notes about our careers, compare notes about work at Excel Energy, and otherwise just kind of make some good friendly relationships as well. So that certainly rings true. More recently, and that those relationships have continued, and certainly more recently, really even in the past month, I've interacted with a couple of my classmates directly, called them up just kind of for some career advice and some information about a specific topic that I reached out to and said, hey, I remember you went through something like this. Do you have any advice on what to do? And had some really great conversation about that was helpful for my career, but also just good to catch up on family and friends and things of that nature. And so have directly one-on-one kept in touch with colleagues in the program. And then also folks that I didn't directly interact with. It's, a large enough alumni network that you can tap into folks, but certainly as my career has gone on, I've seen on LinkedIn and kind of bumped into people at conferences and learned that they've gone to the program, and we get to chit chat and make a connection with that, which has been great in particular for me, as I was in Colorado at the time, but have moved back to Pennsylvania and have made some good connections on the East Coast that are in similar space that went to the GEM program too. So definitely a lot of opportunities to build professional and friendly relationships with your classmates and alumni network. And then on the professor front, certainly have kept in touch with a bunch of the professors as well. Whether it's I did sit in on a couple of classes even after graduating to kind of stay fresh, and also tap into some new perspectives from new professors and new classes that have been offered, which is a great opportunity as an alumni. And otherwise, certainly have kind of bumped into them around town and kept in touch, grabbed coffee here and there that are very supportive of just keeping in touch. So it's a great group of people all around.